we often talk about the need for godly men in this world, and we were both blessed to have very godly fathers. And so we just thought it was a wonderful mission that Men of Iron have, and we felt really good about jumping on board and supporting it.
We are Jim and Gail Carson, and this is why we give to Men of Iron.
We've been actively involved with the Extra Give ever since it started, and so every year we actually take the time to go through and look at the organizations that are in it, and specifically looking for some new ones we weren't aware of. And it was really interesting because Men of Iron was very high on the list, so that's how we learned about Men of Iron.
I had done some work with small groups involving men, and was very encouraged to see an organization that was committed to mentorship and raising up Christian men for the family and the church. I would say that the most compelling thing for me is that they are looking to meet men where they are and then move them toward being better Christian men, better fathers, better husbands, better employees, and working to glorify God in everything that they do.
And I think for me, I had a personal experience with a previous marriage that unfortunately I got to see the consequences of what happens when you don't have a godly man leading the family. And I'm very blessed now to have a godly man leading our family. And so I wholly support and see the value and the need for godly men leading families.
We choose to give financially to support Men of Iron because, number one, God has blessed us. And number two, that is something that every organization needs, and it's a barrier that a lot of organizations run up against.
Well, I think the other thing is, there's a lot of great organizations out there doing a lot of good things, but sending money or giving money to an organization is great, but for us, the joy of giving is even better when it is a local organization that you can be hands-on and you can see the work that they're doing and maybe even be able to support them in ways other than just giving financially. One of the things that was special to me about specifically Men of Iron with Extraordinary Give is we always choose to give to several new organizations each year. But Men of Iron actually reached back out to us in appreciation and really started the relationship in response to their gratefulness for our support. So that meant a lot. Not every organization either can or does do that, but it meant a lot.
Just a reminder that the Extra Give is coming up on November 22nd. And this is why we support Men of Iron, but I would encourage everyone who sees this to consider supporting Men of Iron to raise up godly men for the area, for the families, for the church, and for the glory of God.